All right. Today is Monday. It's push day. Gonna go hit. I think I have dumbbell bench, regular dumbbell bench. Then I usually do a machine incline with good squeezing, good squeezing sets. Usually they have the hammer strength one at my gym, the pin loaded one. I like that one. I used to do the plate loaded one, but I don't know. The pin loaded to me feels like a little bit less on my joints. And like if I'm already hitting like a free weight esque movement, like the dumbbell bench, I mean I don't really feel the need to hit the plate loaded. So been doing the pin loaded hammer strength one. That one I like. Then we got some triceps. Usually on triceps, I like to do again like the same thing. A freeload one, like esque, not like dumbbell. I don't like to do dumbbell tricep movements. I don't really find any of them very effective. Like, I mean, everyone knows the kickback is a scam. Like, that's the dumbest tricep movement, one of the dumbest. And then I don't like the dumbbell overhead one or even the easy bar overhead one. It just doesn't. I feel like I don't hit my. There's too much going on. You know what I mean? So I usually like to do like either Smith machine like skull crushers. I call them guillotines. I go down to like right here, or I'll do the plate loaded dips. I like those. You can just strap in. I like those. I like those on a push day too, because you can kind of you're still hitting a little bit of this right here, like down low in your chest. Like even if I'm sitting pretty far up, you know. Usually I'm trying to sit as straight up as possible when I'm doing those, but it's still gonna hit a little bit of your lower pec, which I like. So I'll probably do those today. I didn't get to do them last week on my push day because like we went to the gym at like 5 o'clock and I wasn't about to wait 20 minutes for that machine. So probably hit them today. It probably won't be as packed because it's 10 o'clock on a Monday. Everyone's going to classes and stuff. And then after that, I think it's either overhead extensions or like cable overhead extensions or push downs. I can't remember. I think it's push downs though. So yeah, we'll do those, and then I like to finish with like deficit push-ups. I love those. Like, and I do you do like the set from your toes, and then do the set from your knees. Those are probably my favorite finisher. Other than no, yeah, those are my favorite finisher by far. I love those. You get to the point where you can't even like you have to like roll over in a ball just to get up. It's good stuff. A finisher for me, it should always just be like you should be curled up in a ball at the end. You should have nothing left. You know what I mean? I used to do because then it's not a finisher. Like if you're doing your finisher and you're getting done and you're fine and you just walk out of the gym, you didn't work hard enough. Your finisher has got to put you down for at least 2 minutes, at least. And then on leg days, you should be toast for at least 20. Leg days, I used to do a walking lunge finisher. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. You get done, you're huffing and puffing. I used to live in Flagstaff, so the elevation too. Oh, you're tasting iron in your mouth. Yeah, that's rough. But probably do cardio afterwards. Probably. I kind of did my cardio on Saturday. I skipped out just a little bit. I did like 5-10 minutes of cardio, but the movie in there sucked. I was like, I don't really need to watch this. It was Black Widow. Uh, I don't know. I liked it at first when I first saw it, but the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, this movie was so unnecessary and just like it was just boring, and CGI is bad. I'm not a big fan of that movie. It's not the worst Marvel movie by a long shot, but it's like the typical Marvel slop. Same humor, same action. It's just boring. But not as bad as Spider-Man 2 though. Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi trilogy, is probably the most overrated superhero movie ever made. That is that's my take. Dude, Tobey Maguire's acting in those movies is so terrible. Like any sort of like high intensity scene where he has to like make a facial expression or anything, it's so bad. Like there's so many memes of like his faces just being horrible. And the problem with the Sam Raimi trilogy is that you had good villains. I will say, like Green Goblin, great villain. Doc Ock, good villain. But as soon as you didn't have a great villain, the movie sucked. Like look at Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3, the villain sucked, so the movie sucked because Tobey Maguire was not a very good Spider-Man. Uh, I'm just saying, he was not a very good Spider-Man. He was way too old to be Spider-Man. And yeah, I would put my Spider-Man ranking, I think I would put Across the Spider-Verse at number 1, easy. Into the Spider-Verse, number 2, easy. Far From Home, then Homecoming, then Spider-Man 1, then The Amazing Spider-Man, then Spider-Man 2, then Spider-Man Far From Home, then The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think that's all of them. Oh no, Spider-Man 3 is all the way at the bottom. That movie's horrible. And anyone who's like, it's so bad, it's good. No, it's not. It's terrible. It's not a good movie. And all this nostalgia that you have for... Dude, people have nostalgia for that Spider-Man movie, and they weren't even alive when it came out. The first Sam Raimi Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire came out in like 2000 or 2002. And they're like, oh, this is my childhood. You weren't even born. People were born in like 2003, 2004. They weren't even alive when that movie came out, and they're like, oh, this is my childhood. Okay, sure. They're objectively... Tobey Maguire is objectively not very good in those movies, and I don't like that no one sees it and no one addresses it, because he's not. He's really not. Oh boy, what is all this? Bunch of bricks in the road. Yeah. We might have an energy drink review. I don't know. See how I'm feeling. Went to bed kind of late last night, so we probably will. So I'll probably just cut to that. Right. Review. Someone last time pointed out that I showed the back of the drink, and I did. So here's the front, Gorilla Mind, white gummy bear. That's pretty good. What was the last one I had? White Frost. I gave that one like somewhere 70s. In the 70s. Probably give this one like a 79 out of 100. Actually, the taste is not great if I'm being honest. The aftertaste, it's not my favorite. Kind of, it tastes chemically almost. Oh, it's getting bad. The initial taste is great, but yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 50, 52, 52 out of 100. That's the official Grillamine White Gummy Bear. 52 out of 100. I guess that's average though. So maybe I'll go lower. 45 out of 100. Below average. Definitely not. Would not recommend. right. Got that done. That took kind of a while. Usually my push days do take a little bit longer because there's more movements. Got to do a lot more. I would say overall, pretty good. Also took a while because I had to do my cardio, 30 minutes. They're playing The Mask. I don't get what the hype is for that movie. It wasn't that funny. I definitely don't think it's Jim Carrey's best. It's just kind of, it's too over the top. Too much. We're doing too much. You know what I mean? But, yeah, overall the workout was pretty good. I would say, given the fact that I am cutting and losing weight, it's okay to, kind of be stagnant. Because on my dumbbell bench, I did 100 for 8, which is just, it's a match of the last week, which is still good. Like, if last week I was 220 pounds, this week I'm already about 215. We're doing the same weight with less body weight, So I'm still happy with it. It was definitely hard. I have a hard time, getting it onto my chest in the first place. I feel like I'm falling back and, and sliding. But it was a little bit better. The first time I did it, my leg went, all the way up in the air. I almost lost the weight. And then I did the 75 with 2-second pauses, which I like. And that actually I improved on from last week. So, and the dips, the incline machine I improved from last week. Last week I did 60 pounds. This week I did 65 with a 2-second squeeze, 2-second eccentric, and a 2-second pause. It might be a little bit less than 2 seconds, but it's just trying to be deliberate about the movement. You know what I mean? Just trying to make sure that I'm moving slow and really feeling my chest. Because I would say my chest is one of my weaker body parts. Just my upper chest. I have a really underdeveloped upper chest. And then the triceps went great. I did 3 plates on the plate-loaded dips. That felt good. It looked cool, I would say, in my opinion. The push downs. I did single arm push downs. I didn't video those. I didn't really want to. Did the push-ups. The push-ups are by far my favorite of chest day. Or of a push day. I love doing those push-ups, and you just put on one song and just zone in, and you get done. You can't even get up. You can't even get off the ground. I love that. Yeah, that was about it. Did a little pose. I gotta get better at posing. Not very good at posing. I just gotta get somewhere with good lighting. Dude, there's nowhere to go in my gym with good lighting. Except for at night outside, that's decent, but it's still too much shadow, you know what I mean? You can only see the upper part unless you're at the perfect angle, but even then it's too dark. But yeah, overall, I would give today's workout probably a 70, 75 out of 100. It was good. Good stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary, Actually, I'm gonna go an 80. The dips really carried it. Being able to do 3 plates on the dips felt pretty cool. I did not think I was gonna get that today. So we'll probably keep doing the 3 plates until we get to around 12 reps on that. 12 good reps. And then we'll move up again. Yeah, overall, I didn't really want to go work out this morning, and I think there's a lot of this, learn to love it, people say. Learn to love it, learn to love it. And it's true to a certain extent. I think for me, I was thinking about this, and it's more of this makes more sense to me. It's learn to be okay with hating it. Learn to be okay with, dude, this sucks, and I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it because I know that in the future this is going to pay off for me. Learn to be okay with hating it. And so many people, that's why so many people burn out, because they're just like, I have to learn to love this. I have to learn to love this. I have to learn to love this. And when you get 3-4 months in and you're still not loving it, you're just like, I'm not going to love this. And I'm just going to quit. People just quit because they think they need to love something, right, to get good at it. If you want to get really good at something, you got to hate it sometimes. You have to hate it. And you have to be okay with hating it sometimes, because that's how you end up loving it. That's how you end up loving everything. You have to hate it sometimes. And that's just what makes it worth it. That's what makes it worth it. And yeah, you have to embrace the suck. And my dad says that all the time. Embrace the suck. And because that's where you get better. And it might not be the healthiest thing, people think, but if you want to be really, really, really damn good at something, great at something, you have to hate it. And it's honestly, being great at something isn't that healthy, right? Like, you are consumed by that thing. And if you want to be great, you have to be a little bit unhealthy in your mental. Like, you just have to be obsessed, and you have to kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying do stuff that you just absolutely hate. I'm just saying, when you hate it, you have to be okay with that. You have to be like, you have to stop telling yourself, oh, I have burnout. This burnout is a good thing. If you can get past burnout, dude, if you are okay with being burnt out and tired, you are going to be so much better in the future. If you can push through being burnt out and over it and just like completely just checked out, dude, if you can be in that place and then lock in and zone in and still be able to push hard and work hard, even though it sucks, you're gonna be so much better in the long run. And I think, I will admit, like, that's kind of where I was at that for a while, and I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to really love it again. And there are some days where it's hard and I'm tired, I don't want to do anything, and I'm depressed, but I still get up and I'm okay with the fact that it sucks, and I'm okay with the fact that I'm not having fun. You have to be okay with it. Like, the fun will come, but you have to embrace the suck. I don't know, I was thinking about that a lot today, and just in general, I've been thinking about that in life, and I think it's a good thing to think about, and a good mindset to have, in the gym, in relationships, in your job, in what your passion is. Sometimes you're gonna hate it, and that's okay. Just because sometimes you hate something doesn't mean it's not worth it. You know what I mean? And you just got to keep working. So tomorrow, or actually, there's one more video today. It's my second workout. I think it's no feet snatches. It's just oldie lifts. I don't want these videos to cross over too much, because it's kind of two separate audiences, which might be detrimental. But yeah, so today is back squats, some RDLs, pulls, and some no feet snatches. I'll be going there around like 2:30. Go home right now, eat lunch, and then get in the other gym, make another video. Tomorrow for the bodybuilding is pull. It's a pull day. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do a leg day on Wednesday. I think it's time. We're We're about 2 weeks into this month, or 1 week, like a week and a half into this month. So I'll probably hit my leg day on this Wednesday. I'll try to get my buddy to come with me. He always throws up on our leg days. Not to expose him or anything, but he knows who he is. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. It's gonna be kind of a long one today. Sorry, but actually no, I'm not sorry. Watch it. Especially down. Watch it to the end. Some good stuff. That was a good rant. Yeah, that's about it.